When most people think of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, they think of rolling farmland and Amish buggies. While this is a big part of Lancaster's identity, Lancaster City is urban, vibrant, and full of life. Today I'm going to bust some of the biggest myths about Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and tell you why, if you're looking to move to a new area, that Lancaster should be the #1 on your list. Look, I want to be your #1 resource when it comes to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So if you're thinking about moving, or you know someone that might be thinking about moving, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the video and why you might be thinking about moving. I'd love to be able to connect with you down there and be your #1 resource when it comes to real estate. Look, Lancaster is home to some of the best restaurants, local shops, art galleries, and even has some very popular local breweries. I see people migrating to Lancaster all the time. In fact, people in surrounding counties around Lancaster County will come to Lancaster City on, evenings and weekends just to have fun when it comes to eating at the restaurants, going to the breweries, art galleries, all of the above. People will drive a couple hours on a weekend just to come here and hang out for a weekend. I see more and more people coming here than leaving. And it's actually only a matter of time before we start seeing Philadelphia prices in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And this is why, if you've been thinking about moving to Lancaster, that now is the best time to do it. And while there are Amish farms nearby, downtown feels more like probably a mini Philadelphia or a miniature Brooklyn than really anything else. So if you're into these places, but you're not into the price of these places, I tell you Lancaster is probably a much better alternative for you. A much better option for people who are looking to score a much better deal when it comes to just even cost of living alone, but also the actual price of real estate. Another huge misconception that I hear, just because people assume it's Amish buggies and farm fields, is that there actually isn't anything to do here. Lancaster's full of just the happening, as I'm going to call it, because every weekend, every first Friday, we have an event, we have weekend events, we have concerts, we have all of the above. Anything that you could think of, there's probably something for in Lancaster. There's always something to do downtown. There's also no lack of shopping or markets. Because not only does Lancaster have the trendy stores that everybody likes to go to, it also has the unique old markets and shops that drive people from all over to Lancaster City. This is the heart and soul of Lancaster, these old shops. Not even to mention the local coffee shops and the nightlife that the locals enjoy so much. I'll tell you, just go downtown to the Central Business District on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, enjoy a night out on the block, enjoy a night out on the scene. Come back to me and let me know what you think. I'll tell you, this is what attracts so many people living in Lancaster. This is what attracts so many people from visiting Lancaster to living here. They'll come in, they'll see the nightlife, and this is what brings them in. Another thing that people always get wrong is the fact that it's old and outdated. While Lancaster does have that old charm, just like literally any other city, yes, some of the buildings can be a little bit dated, they can get a little bit old, and maybe a little bit run down. Most of the center city, however, has been kept up and modernized very well. And we even have some contemporary buildings that have gone up very recently, and we even have more to come in the coming years. And look, the center city is only just expanding outwards. So as you see some of those older buildings and maybe more outdated buildings, all that's going to happen is more and more of those are just going to keep getting built up and updated as you keep going. And you will see over the coming years that a lot of those more outdated buildings in the outer layers of the city will only just become more developed and restored over the next several 4, 5, 6 to even 10 years. So yeah, living in Lancaster is more than what most people from outside of the area do expect. It's one of those areas that actually surprises you for the best when you actually experience it for the first time. If you're thinking about moving here, you're just interested in the area, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below on what actually fascinates you the most about Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'd love to be able to connect with you there and be your #1 real estate resource and be able to answer any questions that you might have about moving to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and potentially even do the honor of being able to help you through your home buying process. And as always, I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, like I said, leave them in the comment section down below. And hit that like button and subscribe and check out some of my other videos. Like I said, Lancaster offers something for everybody. So if you have any interest in moving here, I'd love to be able to be your resource for that. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.